as the holidays are creeping upon us, I don't know about you, but it can really trigger some emotions of perhaps maybe some loved ones that are no longer with you. For myself, I lost my dad to pancreatic cancer this year, and one of my kids has flew the nest, so to speak. And it stirs up some emotions for me. And I just want to today kind of acknowledge that for you, if that's you. And I'm going to offer some practical steps that are heartfelt, come from my heart to yours, as a way that you can navigate these holiday seasons to provide you with some more comfort and peace as you enter into the holiday festive flair, as memories might start to surface, even more so as familiar places and things and reminders kind of set in. So the first thing I kind of want to shed light on is creating some new traditions. For me, in thinking about my dad, he loved to cook. He was a server and he loved to cook. So this year I'm hosting our extended family for Christmas. And I'm putting some thought into some things that maybe I can cook at our Thanksgiving dinner that remind me of my dad. And I'm sure that you have some family traditions as well, right? That maybe you can build in a piece of remembrance for the person that maybe you've lost this year. Or maybe it's just that they can't physically be with you right now. It doesn't mean that they have passed. Maybe it's a kid, that's also left home and isn't with you, or those grandkids that live out of state, or your kids that live out of state. And it's just you're missing that presence. So family traditions is a great way to honor them. Another great way to maybe not feel as disconnected would be to have family decorating party. So decorating for the holidays, you can get on a virtual Zoom and you can decorate with your loved ones virtually, play some Christmas music. And that way you're honing in on some togetherness. Maybe it's with your kids, but not only your grandkids, or maybe if that's not something that you have, it could be just extended friends that you consider family. Another great way to create memories in honor of maybe trying to stay connected during the holiday season is just focus on gratitude. So I know it sounds probably really cliche, right? But it really actually does work, and there is science behind it. And maybe it's a gratitude jar, right? That you've got prominent in your home, that whenever you're feeling down, maybe you've got a post-it note next to it with a pen where you can write something and you can put it in that jar. Maybe it's about the person or situation that uplifts you, or maybe it's just something totally non-related to take your focus off that person or that thing that's kind of weighing you down or making you feel a little sad. Another great thing that, I think some of us have a hard time with, I know I do, is just check it out. Maybe it's you're watching that favorite Christmas movie, or maybe it's listening to some favorite music that reminds you of that person, or maybe it's something completely non-related to take your mind off it because you don't even want to think about it and you would love a distraction. So that may be just a funny movie. It may be taking that relaxing bath and listening to something that just really energizes you and takes your minds off things, that kind of just gives you that self-care, right? Another way we could honor a family member or someone we've lost, or maybe just someone that's not with us, right, is just burning a candle, putting a light in your window, having that special place, but also having a place of comfort for you, that if you're going to get into that space where you're feeling a little bit down, that there's a safe place you can go to with a cozy warm blanket and a fire, and you can just acknowledge how you're feeling and release it and let it go. A lot of the time, holding things in is not a good idea, and if we release it, then we can build back up and move on with our day. But releasing and acknowledging is a great way to just acknowledge what you're feeling and then put those big pants on and continue on with your day. It's really just about meeting you where you're at on that specific day. It could be that you decide to also cook something in memory of them that we kind of talked about at the beginning, but it's something special that you can do that maybe is one of your favorites that you'd like to make that makes you feel good inside as well. And just a reminder, be kind to yourself. You are where you're at, and it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Also, remember to plan ahead because there are going to be those moments. I call them sneaker tears. They come out of nowhere sometimes, but planning ahead, just knowing, okay, when this happens, this is what I'm going to do, and creating that place in your home to allow yourself to feel all that you're feeling. And with that being said, I want to offer you a word of encouragement as you navigate this new season of your life in your home. Although homes may be triggers for memories, and it may be triggers of you remembering that person in your home, especially if they've been with you such a long time, right? Everywhere you go may feel like that something's triggered. But also, as a word of encouragement, I want you to remember that memories are created. They were created from something, which that means that you can actually create new ones. So remember that as you're going into these holiday seasons, how you can be creative in creating new memories with the people that are still in your life that are with you right now, how you can maybe connect with the people that you're missing that aren't physically with you on your day through connecting online, how you can have, as I mentioned, the holiday decorating type parties. Maybe you cook together. There's numerous things that you can do, but also honoring where you're at right now. I hope that you found these tips kind of encouraging and uplifting and has given you some more to think about. I do wish you the best holiday season and that you're met where you're at. And I'd love you to continue to tune in week after week for more updates on real estate and how you can make your home feel more comfortable and navigate these holiday seasons together.